Hi, welcome back to the nursery with myself, Tim. Behind me here we have a nice selection of plants. We're just out in some of the outside sections and we've gathered together a few plants to look at, and thanks for taking the time to have a quick gander with me. Lovely Verbena venosa on the list at the moment. It's lovely in flower, nice and colourful. Great selection of penstemons at the moment, so we've all the colours at the moment. So we've got white bedder here, we've got a lovely bodnant, nice purple with a white throat. We also have across the back here I have Schoenholzerei, which is red, and again you can see really nice branched plant and a lot of flower stems on them. In at the back here we also have the variety Evelyn, and that is a finer leafed variety with pink flowers, also with a slight white in the throat of the flower. So there's a great selection. There's a few more varieties on the list which we didn't pick up, so those are a few varieties to keep an eye on the list, give you a bit of colour on your benches. Echium, this one's Pineana, the blue version, and again you can see really fantastic foliage, nice big leafy foliage, and nice upright stem. And again, this won't flower this year, but these are biennial, so flowers will flower next year for you. Salvia, we've got hot lips here, and I'm sure there's a few other varieties on the list, but you can see there that lovely white and red flower that we've come to know for hot lips, which is fantastic plant and flowers very, very long period of time. Hellebores, some lovely hellebores on the list at the moment. We can't show them all from a time point of view, but we've got Aloysia here, and we've got another variety here which is Victoria, and you can see those are already in flower, and it is still August and they're in flower already. So great selection there, and sure, add them to the benches, bit of flower, bit of colour, and they'll be snapped up in a heartbeat. Some lovely heleniums. So we've got Helena red shades here. So this is a red flower with a little whitish or yellowish edge, and again very, very good variety to have on your benches at the moment, because that is on the point of going to flower over the next couple of weeks. Around the back here we also have some lovely delphinium. So this particular one is Highlander flamenco. No, it's not Highlander flamenco. This is one of the other Highlander series, so just look that one up on the list, and you can see that lovely flower on the back there, and a really nice sturdy stem on that particular one. We have a nice Gardeline here, which is Pink Passion, and just look at the vividness of them leaves. They're just fantastic, really, really good variety, and lovely vibrant pink. Across the back here we also have a nice Echinacea. The one we have here is Sweet Sandia, and Sweet Sandia has a green outer edge to petal and pink as you go into the centre, and of course has that really that strong button in the middle of the flower there. And you can see how sturdy that is. I mean, they're fantastic plants. We've got some Concosmias on the list this week. So we've got George Davidson, and across the back here we also have Emily Mackenzie, and you can see that those are in flower. Just turn that one around and just look at the colour of those. They're great, they're fantastic, and great garden plants as well. Across the back there we have another Polemonium, a white Polemonium, which is also a great variety, and Melianthus major here as well, which again is the honey bush, and great plant, and again nice foliage on that one. So across the front here we have a lovely anemone. This is a miniature variety. This one's called Pocahontas, and again lovely flower about to set on this, and this particular plant itself has already started flowering too. So, and it's a lovely neat little pink flower on those ones. A nice selection of grasses on the list. We've only picked up one. There's just far too many on the list to show. This particular one is Hacknacloa aureola, and you can just see that lovely variegation, the yellowness of the flower or the leaf. There's not that much green in them at all, and they're really, really striking plant when that's planted out. In contrast here, a lovely purple leaf to go against that yellow, and this particular one is Ligularia pandora, and just look how nice, neat crop of foliage that's on that. It's absolutely perfect, blemish free, really vivid purple colour, and that will have that really characteristic orangey yellow flower of the Ligularia. Leucanthemum, lovely stocky little variety here called Shortstop. Again, really, really sturdy, nice and short, good colour, good show of buds, and there's longevity in that on the bench as well. So again, very, very noteworthy variety. Another echinacea here, one of the shorter ones, white meditation, and again sturdy plant, stocky, strong, and really strong button in the middle of those there. Now as we go across, we've got some heuchera. This particular one is heuchera splashberry. Again, nice vivid foliage on that, and a little bit of veining. The veining is going to become more pronounced as the autumn draws in, and it just will completely change. You can see here on the label how much that foliage will actually change from its yellow that it is at the moment. The tiarella, on the other hand, is green with darkness in the middle. So again, these leaves will change colour a little bit as well. And this particular tiarella is in flower. This is sugar and spice, and you can just see how nice and delicate those flowers actually are. Another salvia, I know we looked at hot lips earlier. We've got caradonna here. Caradonna again, really well bushed out plant, and again ready to flower very soon as well. Gypsophila is always popular, so here we have the White Festival. Again, you can just see it's lovely, it's just out in flower, and there's still a lot of buds yet to open, so there's weeks in this plant. And again, very popular garden plant, and popular from the garden centre benches as well, so do keep that one in mind. Senecio, fantastic evergreen plant. Everybody is looking for this particular variety, so here we have a nice bushy plant. It's nicely labelled up, and you can just see that nice clean foliage, silveriness on that as well. Along with foliage, we've got another nice silvery plant here. We've got Brunner, a Jack of Diamonds, and even though this is still in the pot, you can see how nice and big those leaves actually are. So those will only get bigger. It's a really big leaf variety. That's Jack of Diamonds. The Rudbeckia here, this is Summerina Yellow, and you can see that there's probably about 10 heads still on that yet to open, and only one showing. So again, you've got longevity in this to put this on the bench and sell it through over the next couple of weeks. A good sturdy, stocky garden plant as well. And we've also another hellebore here to go with the previous two. So here we've got Helleborus Winter Bells, and just turn that around, you can see that that opens up kind of quite green. It's very attractive variety. You can see here that it's got a bit of colour on the inside of the petals on the side that you'll actually see. So very attractive garden plant. Thank you very much for taking the time to have a quick look at some of those plants on the list. There's a great selection. Plants look very well at the moment, as you can see from the video, and we look forward to talking to you and having the weather has eventually come nice and steady, and we're enjoying that little bit of heat and a little bit of dryness and some summer sunshine. So thank you very much for taking the time to talk to you soon.